Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to the Thaumaturge. In the last video, I don't know, it's been like 3 days, I don't really remember. So, we're doing the last day of summer where we're going to go talk to Ligia. Oh, we got hit, there was an explosion, of course there was, with Rasputin. He's very suspicious. So, we're going to go talk to Ligia, but before we do that, we're going to have a little examine around the room. Oh, wasn't Grigidna, hasn't she been relaying information or something? Cup of cocoa. Unfinished cup of cocoa. Been sitting here for a while. The preparation of the hot beverage was accompanied by the realization that it's not a cure, but also, what better to ease one's worries than a sentimental drink from childhood? Master Victor was always fond of cocoa. Perhaps its aroma will jolt both his memories and his body. Doesn't sound like she's on his side. There was something about the housekeeper, though. Maybe it wasn't her. Morning courier. Provisola on fire. A great tragedy occurred yesterday at a brothel in Provisola. A large number of people gathered for a communal feast outside the brothel, organised by a certain Grigory Rasputin, a monk and miracle worker. The feasting was violently interrupted when a bomb exploded in the building. Many were wounded. The number of victims is unknown. Rumour has it that Rasputin himself, who disappeared in flames, lost his life in the blast. Commiserations for all injured. He's doing the Jesus thing. Towel and water dish. The towel's still wet, someone probably used it to lower a fever. How many times has she wrung out the towel, and the fever is still high? Let's hope everything ends well. Again she tenderly places it on her brother's forehead, trying to stifle the fear for his life growing in her heart. It's nothing, everything will be fine, it has to be. Has to be. Ooh, bottle of laudanum. Old games love laudanum. Only remnants of the concoction have been left at the bottom. The force with which the bottle was placed on the cabinet stirred up the concoction floating within. Then, with discipline, an angry hand calmly unscrewed the cap to extract the medicine from inside. Helplessness breeds anger. Drink, dear nephew, drink. Everyone's taking care of me. Aww. Family's a difficult subject. I could be accused of a lot of things when it comes to relationships with loved ones. However, they didn't turn their backs, they didn't erase me, and in a moment of crisis, they took care of me and were sincerely concerned about my health despite everything. That must mean something. I'm loved. At least someone is. State of emergency. Governor General brings order to the streets. On the night of September 20th, our city was placed under a state of emergency by decree of Governor General Georgi Scalon. It is forbidden to leave home after dark and participate in gatherings. Patrols on the streets and identity checks of passerbys have been intensified. Therefore, people are asked to carry their documents with them. It's like COVID all over again. What caused such a radical reaction from officials? A number of factors contributed. The city is consumed by emotions, which various thugs give vent to on the streets, as we witnessed after the recent events at St. Mary Magdalene Church. On top of this, dangerous criminal thaumaturges have recently escaped from the Citadel and are still at large. Yeah, I mean, you say that. I've escaped from the Citadel. And where have I gone? My home. They'd never think to look there. The explosion in the Provisola brothel that caused the deaths of many innocent people, including that miracle worker Rasputin, was the straw that broke the camel's back. Who is behind all this? Much has been said about the fault of the thaumaturges, who wreak havoc with their demonic powers, messing with people's heads. They think themselves above the law, make no secret of their contempt for authority. Why should we tolerate their privileges? We must finally muster the courage and say, this is not good for me. The whole world has decided that I'm evil. A mysterious letter. Marry me. I expect nothing from you, and I will not force you to do anything. All I need is to be close to you. I'll do anything to give you the freedom you desire. You will be untouchable, I promise. Daily Courier. Who is Rasputin? A true miracle worker, or perhaps a charlatan? Nowadays, everyone is asking themselves this question as they observe the recent deeds of Grigory Yefimovich. We've already read this one, haven't we? Yes, we have. Oh, hello. Anything else going on? Don't think so. Down we go. Talk to the fam. How's everyone doing? I think it's a Wednesday for you folks. I'm trying to not record these on the day, just because it always goes disastrously. Daily Courier. Savarich... it's a Tsar? Revich. Tsarevich? Alexei's birthday boss. So that's the son, right? It's Tsarina, I believe, is the wife. Tsarevich is the son. And it's like Tsarevina or something. There's another one for the daughter. There's always a name for the relation. Anyways, a ball to celebrate Alexei's first birthday will be held today in Dolinka Shkodrya Park. Despite recent turbulent events and the imposition of a state of emergency, the celebration will proceed. What we all need today is a ray of sunshine in the dark sky, which is a reminder of the hope and future of the Russian Empire, the Tsarevich Romanov. Among the guests will be a group of the most respected residents of Warsaw, Moscow, and St. Petersburg. A fireworks show and other attractions have been planned, which Warsaw residents will be able to witness from the windows of their own homes. As editors, we join in the good wishes. May the clouds recede before the light, the radiance of which is reflected in the Tsarevich's innocent face. Happy birthday! Oh, they're doing it in Warsaw? With Thingy knocking about? Rasputin? Kitchen knife. Lately, the hand has been gripping the knife's handle more and more tightly. Chop. Can't give in to worry. Chop. No longer safe. Chop. What do they want with thaumaturges? They're good people. Chop, chop. I want Grazinka to just go absolute crazy mode with a knife and take down the Russians.
Ligia?
Christ, don't sneak up on me like that. How do you feel?
You took care of me. Thank you.
Forget it, I wouldn't have managed it on my own. Grażynka helped me. Are you sure you don't want to rest some more?
Where is Grażynka?
She left to get some supplies. It's hard to buy anything now, but she left yesterday and still hasn't come back.
Oh no.
Maybe she just had to hide somewhere and is waiting.
Did someone come here when I was asleep? Did we have any visitors?
Apart from myself, Uncle, and Grażynka, I didn't let anyone in. The streets are not safe. Why do you ask?
I found an unusual letter on the nightstand about a garden of paradise.
What letter? The only garden that's being talked about now is the one at Dolinka Szwajcarska. The Tsar and his entourage are planning to have a garden party in a park there.
What is this party at Dolinka Szwajcarska?
The Tsar is celebrating his son's birthday.
Would you use the phrase garden in the east to describe Dolinka?
In the east. Dolinka is south of here. The only eastern thing about it is its guests.
I would never have thought of that. It makes sense. Thank you.
Everything makes sense when you're searching for connections.
Is everything all right? You look concerned.
That's because I am. Whatever is happening on the streets right now, it scares me.
Is that why you unearthed Papa's musket? Does it still work?
Just now I thought I would find out. Before you woke up, they shot a man on our street. He crawled away somewhere, but he was bleeding so badly. The entire city has gone insane. The Governor General has closed the borders and isn't letting anyone leave. People have barricaded themselves in their homes.
Maybe the Russians are waiting for us to kill each other ourselves. And they may be right.
Only madmen roam the streets now.
That path is closed.
I won't let you get hurt as long as I live. I promise.
In that case, I wonder how long it will last. Did you intend to inform me that you escaped from the Citadel?
I'm not responsible for what's happening in the streets now, if that's what you're implying. I'm the one who was injured, remember?
I'm just worried about you. Besides, I guess I'm most worried about Grażynka right now.
I'll go find her.
This chaos in the city. How long has it been going on?
3 days. Uncle brought you here, half dead, 3 days ago. Do you know what day it is?
Saturday.
Hold on.
The last day of summer.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I don't have anything for you.
You have risen from the dead. That has to be enough for me. At least until Christmas.
Maybe I'm Jesus.
Grażynka.
I thought I'd find you in worse health. I see you once again managed to avoid the consequences of your decisions. I'm afraid I must put a stop to this. You are under arrest for taking part in a conspiracy against the Tar and engaging in terrorism. You'll also be held accountable for escaping from the Citadel and for your active support of the Socialists, the enemies of the Empire. Your brother didn't bother to mention that, Miss Ligia? You'll be coming with us, Mr. Shulsky.
You can try.
Try and force me, Chief.
Don't make the situation worse, Victor. You can still get out of it, I'm sure of it. Dad managed it for years. He knew how to cooperate.
You have no idea what you're talking about. It wasn't cooperation. Konieczkin is an ulcer that father couldn't get rid of, and I'm closer to carrying out Stanisław's idea than you.
If you don't resist, I give you my word that no harm will come to your sister. Shall we?
You can go to hell.
You are leaving. Straight to hell, you son of a bitch. If you think you'll take me away from my own home, you are mistaken. No, Chief. We'll finish this here.
Krasinka runs in with the
I
knife.
didn't receive an invitation, so I decided to drop in on my own. After all, today is a Shulsky family holiday.
Mr. Niedziec, Warsaw will get rid of 2 pests today.
Want to share any other fantasies? Don't worry about the broken window pane, Victor. I'll deduct it from the 5 rubles you still owe me.
Alright, I'm excited to take down Konieczkin. God, he's got 80 health. He's a tank. Alright, he's gonna heal. We should break that first. Okay, can't break that. That's interesting. Bukovac. Okay. It's fine. Right, so let's start racking up some things. Upia, you're gonna break over here. 19 damage because he's got so much at the moment. It's pretty great. Feeling very sleepy. Should look at that photo now. They've got loads of focus. It's a bit of a disaster, this. I can throw this one over here. A lot of damage. Upia is great for like that. I should hit Konieczkin with Upia as well, actually, because it's going to hit him like a truck. Konieczkin. Has that changed? Also shows trait every second round. Interesting. Funnily enough, that's actually really good for me. that's what I would have preferred to happen. Yeah, that hits for 22. It's probably worth doing, honestly. I'll hit for a little bit less because he's going to take a little bit of damage before then. Yeah, you get him, Avarishi. Oh, god damn. He's got double hit. Needs to get a heal on soon. Right, you're dead on the left. I'll heal after this. Okay, that's gonna heal me for 8. Which isn't fantastic, but it's better than nothing. And then we should do a Eerie. Get some health back from that as well. I was hoping it wasn't enough of a heal to activate the heal reducer, as it were. Okay, and then, oh, you're immune. I need to heal somehow. Am I just gonna punch you? 50% chance of interrupting. I think I'm just gonna punch him in the face. Did it work? It didn't work. Shoot, Avarishi! Stop shooting me! I'm dying already. Right, we should get rid of the, He's gonna die. Oh no, he's gonna die if I... Why would he die if I punch him? Not sure. I need to keep these up on him. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna heal. Oh, we're not gonna heal. We're gonna transfer. Oh, there's no point transferring to this guy, though. That's stupid. Connie, you fool! Unless he's going to change his thing before that hits, which he could do. Please hit Avarishi, thank you. I don't want him to die, but I need a little bit of breathing room here. It hasn't changed. Right, I'm about to remove my bleeds though, which is something. Just let me get a bit of a healing. It's only 4 though, isn't it? Yeah. Man, this guy needs to die. Somebody can just come in and get a bit of damage in quickly. Has anyone got a quick attack? Make sure you lose focus instead of damage. This is a really good time for that because I need... It's essentially a heal. So I take 3 focus damage instead of taking any health damage. We finally get rid of that guy. Right, okay, well now he's got his 4 wounds, so I can't do any more damage to his wounds. So it's time to stop punching him and Maranaing him. As soon as it's one enemy, we should be able to lock. He heals for 16 a turn, for God's sake, man. That's crazy. But when it's one enemy, it shouldn't ever be a problem. It should be easy at this point. Just keep interrupting his attacks, you know? Whew. And a sec. There we go. Avarishi with a punch to the face. He's not dead though.
I won't beg for mercy, if that's what you were hoping for.
I loaded my piece today. Just say the word, and the balding prick will lose the other half of his face.
Nyetjits, loyal to the end, like a dog, like his father. Are you going to let this mongrel deprive you of the pleasure? Will you leave my fresh corpse to your sister as a gift? Blood soaks into stone for many long years. A unique birthday gift.
Oh wow, your pride took over and made the chase
Yes.
for you.
You're a born murderer, after all. What are you waiting for?
I'm not waiting.
Victor.
What now?
Now we'll do some cleaning.
I'll fetch a shovel.
Why, you'll be the protagonist of my next poem.
That's a ride or die sister right
No.
there.
It doesn't even show.
Rest in peace, Chief.
I think it became untenable, the situation. Like, there wasn't... I don't see what else we could have done at this point except kill him, you know? It felt like the logical end. Oh, good job cleaning, guys. The thing we have to do next is go save Grzynka, obviously.
You've known me better than anyone for so many years. You were always with me, and you always will be. We have to talk about our future. Any ideas? I was thinking about our Thaumaturge friends. Who will understand better than them? Apart from you, of course. You're right. We both owe a lot to Rasputin. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't even be talking now. But his path, even if it does lead to the Romanovs' court, is uncertain. And the price of following it is unknown.
And for all we know, he's dead. I don't think he is, but we think he's dead.
Let's not waste any more time.
I wonder what the prideful one is. Maybe it's asking him what I should do. Yeah, it must be something like that. I can't, I don't know, I feel like the game built Rasputin up as a nice guy. But the COTERIE are lovely, you know? Okay, they weren't initially, some of them, but I don't see I don't see why I would choose to side with Rasputin, given what's happened in the last few episodes. Like, if this was 5 episodes ago, it'd be much more of a consideration, but I feel like the game has made the choice quite clear for me. I don't know, maybe... I mean, obviously I'm going to perceive things differently than everyone else, because I'm built different, hashtag. but everyone perceives the same events in wildly different ways. But I'd be very curious from you folks at home, who of you would choose Rasputin, and for what purpose? And not for gaming reasons. It's not like, oh, because I'm curious about the path, or I think that makes more sense on a gameplay reason. It's like, on a character level, why would you choose Rasputin? I guess this is the prideful, vying for power kind of choice. I think the idea is to get into, you know, to get to the Tsar and have that kind of influence and control and stuff. But Rasputin, I don't know. I'm always going to side with evolution.
Let's try to resurrect my father's course. Let's return to our magical friends. Rasputin will have to return from the dead alone.
Plus, this is what Dad would have wanted. Oh, wow. Hello, quests all of a sudden. Ariel Rofe is not going to side with me, though. He's just not. And I have no regrets. A fashionable park with manicured shrubs and perfectly ordered flowers. Young ladies and little boys, strange sentence, come here to play with their governesses. I remember playing badminton here with Ligia. She hurt her feet badly from her new shoes. Mother reluctantly took us home, leaving a group of her trusted friends. You can also have coffee in an outdoor cafe or watch a performance by travelling artists. A girl watches circus performance with her younger sister, and all she can think about is that servant laced her corset too tightly. She meets the eyes of an acrobat arching in cat-like pose. Both are 14, both already realise no one in this world is really free. Still, you can spend a very nice afternoon in Dolina Jakarska Park. The birds are singing, squirrels dash by, and the air just seems fresher somehow. Hey, Ligia.
How do you feel? Did I scare you?
I know you had to do it, otherwise you would have been in his position. What's next? What do you intend to do?
I've thought of a good ending for our story. I want to finish what Father started. I'll rebuild the Thaumaturge coterie. I hope that will bring peace to him and to us.
Papa would have been proud of you.
Oh,
I'm sure not living to see this was part of his plan.
Victor.
There was a man, and now the man is no more. See, Victor? If I put my mind to it, I can do a little magic myself. Did someone die again and needs to be buried?
We've decided about our future. It's time to look my enemies in the eye and appreciate those who stand with me. I need to see certain things through to the end.
Well, well, our Victor, all grown up.
I'll come back for you once it's all over.
Be careful.
Good luck, brother. You can do it.
you know what? Aparici was there when I needed him as well. He's a good egg. And I suspect if we don't bond with him... Okay, talk to the Falje, talk to Ariel Rofe. That's not going to work. But we'll go to Mysteries of Faith first. I suspect if I hadn't bonded with him and had that night and done that side quest, maybe he doesn't... Oh, September 22nd. Maybe he doesn't join you. Maybe he doesn't come to help, you know? We've been prideful and we've hurt some people, turned some people the wrong way, but... Oh, look. Graffitoed. I think overall, we've kept the important people on side. Rofe is the only misstep in that regard.
Is this one free?
Sir, they want a bribe from me. Help.
Look, Private. This one's even got a book. The brass will be happy. Tell these two about their rights.
You have none. By virtue of the decree on the martial law, you have been classified as suspicious characters. We will escort you to the Citadel.
He's far too happy about this.
Unless some sort of a gift convinces us you are innocent.
Well, more people to beat up. Discipline the soldiers, yes, please.
So this what soldiers of the Russian Empire look like.
A bunch of pathetic bribe takers with no honor and no sense of duty.
Suit yourself, magician. We'll see just how much honor you have when you end up in the Citadel. Let's get him. Doesn't have to be in one piece.
You have none. Proper chuffed. Oh, nice easy combat, assumedly. Upia. Bukovac. Oh, wrong one. That's the ticket. Dun, 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 dun. I've kind of joked about the lack of skill points and stuff. I do think the game probably needs rebalancing. I don't know. I feel like if I do all... I don't like games where you can't get like all the skill points. It really annoys me. It really, really bugs me. I think if you do all the content in a game... I feel like I've done most of the content. I might have missed a thing here and there. I'm not sure. But there's no way we're going to be anywhere close to maximum level by the end. And I think if you do basically all the content, you should... I personally think you should be able to max out your skill tree in everything, you know? And that kind of removes choices, I guess, to an extent, but see if I'm maxed out. Give you a little punch. Bonk. They hit quite hard.
Dear sir, I have no idea what you did to them, but today I will drive you for free. We just have to be careful. Some of the districts are cut off by the authorities. Still, today's rides are on me.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, we're limited to 4. I don't know. I'm a little frustrated seeing all these options of things that I can't level. I can't unlock, like the mind. I'm off by 1, and I just feel like it's unrealistic to expect me to have got them at all. You know, how do you get to, like... Surely, if you wanted to, like, max out and get over here, let's say you wanted that skill, maybe you want double down, you would have to proper neglect 3 other skill trees, because that would require 6 more points. So I could drop all 3 of these to get to there. You know what I mean? And then I'm never gonna... I don't know, it bugs me. It bugs me a little bit. I guess the other thing, though, we've missed out so far. There's a couple of... there's 3 more floors I'm missing, and they will probably increase my... If I could get those, they'd increase my dimension force. I feel like I've missed out on a couple of vital side quests, potentially. But who knows? That annoys me. I feel like I was very, very thorough, and yet not thorough enough. As per usual, I am a 90% gamer. Every single time, I am a 90% gamer. I'm not 100%. I'm a 90%. I'm just a gamer boy. It's a big thing at the moment. There's a whole thing on Twitter. It's like Gamergate 2.0. It's bizarre. CMs are getting like absolutely ravished over some ridiculous things. And I keep seeing comments from people talking about like being like a true gamer and stuff like that. And can I just say, like, if you are over 12 years old, you're not allowed to say the words true gamer, okay? It's illegal. Because what does that even mean? Who cares? There's this girl who posted and she basically just plays like one multiplayer game. I can't remember what it was, but she just hammers it really hard. And she's pretty good. And they're like, oh, you're not a true gamer unless you play single player games and stuff like that. I'm just like, please shut up. Flowers, a bouquet of freshly picked flowers. The flowers droop sadly from their stems as if they were breaking under the weight of helplessness. On top of that, they smell of the unspeakable grief of the person putting together a bouquet for their loved ones who died in the explosion. It was a tragic death because it was so random. They were not the target. Why did this happen to them? Body in a coffin. Burned and mutilated. The hands anointed the body with great care, wanting to keep it in the best possible condition. They rubbed the thighs, which seemed to be thinner, and a torso wider than remembered. Whose fingers shrink so much after death? A thought crossed the mind that this wasn't Rasputin's body, but no, one has to believe. Of course it's not Rasputin's body. There's a reason it's completely covered up, you know? Warsaw Courier, posthumous... Posthumous? Posthumous? Posthumous cult growing. Who hasn't heard about the tragic explosion in Povizhla? All of our hearts are grief-stricken and eyes swollen from crying. It was just yesterday I had a chance to talk to Grigory Rasputin himself, who organised the ill-fated feast. No one thought that the mysterious miracle worker would soon disappear behind a sporting house door, never to show his face again. Oh my god. Rasputin was surrounded by a strange aura. He was magnetic, and though he preached, oddly enough, he did not moralise. He took everyone under his wing. After all, he did organise his pre-mortem feast by the sporting house, making use of its facilities. To what extent? I did not inquire into that. Recently, the number of his followers, or friends as Rasputin himself would call them, has increased significantly. I've lost myself. Now that the monk is no longer with us, Rasputin's cult seems to have become fact, and the number of people praying to Rasputin is growing every minute. Just go see the ruins of the demolished bawdy house. The faithful have built a shrine there to commemorate him. They stand guard by the coffin with the saint's body. They lay flowers and offer donations. There's even a baffling relic that draws a crowd of people wanting to at least skim it with their fingers. Although, judging by the covetous looks, most of them crave more. Rasputin, absent in spirit, lives on through his followers, and he may well live forever, or at least longer than most mortals. Obituary notice. The late Anelia Najarinska, now with the Lord. Aww. Having died tragically in the recent explosion. The bereaved family would like to invite all friends and acquaintances to the funeral service at the St. Alexander's Lower Church on Saturday at 10 AM, followed by the export of the body to Pavarsky Cemetery at 5 PM on the same day. Shrine with relics. In memory of the great venerable Rasputin, his beautiful soul has gone on to meet the Lord, but a piece of his body is here with us. A genuine relic of the great saint's body. Simply touch it to make your worries go away. Okay. Mysterious jar. An immense penis preserved in a solution. Oh. Oh, when they said covetous looks, I was thinking, oh, maybe it's like, it's, gold or something and they want to steal it. No, it's just a penis. The touch of hands fondling the object of worship is imprinted on the jar. It remembers various feelings. Sadness at the passing of a great man, which is immediately followed by bitterness, fragrant with longing. But behind the colourful bouquet of emotions is also desire. Such an immense pity. Okay. Well, am I done? I didn't find out anything, man. All I know is that they've removed Rasputin's penis and put it in a jar, seemingly. That doesn't make any sense, because he's alive, I think. Is he now a eunuch? That doesn't sound like Rasputin. And you talk like, oh, people are wild back then, believing all this, following people in this way, blah, blah, blah. People do it now. Cult of personality is still a very real thing. Look at the legions who are, like, into Trump and defending him in such crazy ways. It's people who lack a little something in their own life, I think, just let themselves get warped by others. I suppose it's easy enough. There's always the bad people. It's never good people with cult. It's never good people who have like all these legions of followers and stuff like that. It's always the dicks. Ariel, don't you want to join my side? I know I stole a golem from you. I mean, I don't think I did. I've taken that I didn't really do anything wrong, but still. I know he never agreed to do it without the golem, but I warned him I was going to take it. Like, we were... Oh, no. Pure Power, Anti-Thaumaturge Pamphlet. We bear witness. Let people know the truth about the magicians known as Thaumaturges. Read this and be aware of the threat. My name is Philip. It's a stupid name. As many others, I used to think Thaumaturge was something like summoning ghosts. I was wrong. My friends and I noticed a man we didn't know loitering around the neighbourhood. Being the good citizens that we are, we went to ask if he was alright. And he came right at us. Not like a normal human being with a shiv or a club. He attacked us with magic. It was as if something tore my head apart from the inside, like a great beak plucked out my muscles one by one. Agony, madness. I couldn't wake up for a long time. I was dreaming, and after I woke up, I was restless. I think he took something from me. Maybe a piece of my soul, I don't know. But I do know I witnessed the work of evil. People like that shouldn't exist. We must fight. It's us or them. I am the other, and therefore I'm evil. Must be destroyed. It's basically a witch hunt. I wonder if this was the thing at all. And I'm not going to say Thaumaturge is real, but I'm wondering if an equivalent was real.
You saw how he crawled! Warsaw is ours!
Well, yeah, but maybe that's enough already.
Son, it takes fire to fight devils.
Abandon the sound. Wait,
If you say so.
wait, what? Wait, no. I think something terrible might have happened. The order was simple, but its execution required finesse. Producing anti-thaumaturge sentiments is painstaking work, but the printing press makes it possible. Propaganda destroys the mind like water erodes rock. Governor General, allow me to report the task has been completed. It seems my life is also controlled by thaumaturges. Who would have thought? Shock suddenly overwhelmed him. Magicians were behind every failure in his life. They destroy honest people, of which he, Tadzik, is one. He left a pamphlet behind and silenced his doubts. He took the gun in his hand. Tadzik, whoever you are, start reading better press, because this independent media, financed by Scalon, will completely warp your brain. Propaganda tempts you with simple solutions, mixing them with a healthy dose of fear and sensationalism. It's good you got some doubts, at least, my friend. Nurture them.
You saw how he crawled! Warsaw is...
What's going on here?
A crusade in the name of God, that's what.
Is Rafa inside?
Mother of God! Sonny, there's another one!
Are you messing with my mother? I'll kill you, so help me God.
Provide an outlet. Do the
Such a
circle
good
much.
son, virtuous. The hatred you carry in you, however, was
Lelek.
planted by people who are using you like a puppet. Stop the bloodshed. I know you don't want it.
What is he saying to you, Tajik?
He's right, Ma. What do we know about these magicians? Only what they wrote in the leaflets. But is it true? And we won't bring that one back to life. I'm going home. I won't spill blood.
Tajo.
The things people come up with.
Feel have they killed Ariel?
Did you come here to gloat, Shulsky?
I'm glad you're not dead.
Don't speak. You're losing a lot of blood.
What do you want?
I came to offer you a deal.
What do you know? You need me. Then I'll die happier knowing I'm thwarting your plans. Lean over. Lean over me, posh boy. Let me tell you something. Fuck off.
Kinda sort of going that way.
Damn it.
Enough of this. The time for vengeance is here.
Is it me or is
Warsaw
walking
free
around?
from magicians.
Oh, hey guys.
What are you here for?
We came for Rofe. Let's
dead, man.
take this one too. We'll put them both to the torch.
I bet he's in cahoots with the other one. You can tell he's the same kind of vermin as the Jew. Put fire to them, boys.
Stand back, Granny. It's gonna get gory.
Get out of my face.
I'm not in the mood. Fuck off.
Kill him before he says anything more.
Why would you be wandering? Why would Victor be wandering around with the book on like full display? Does that not seem like a terrible idea to anyone else? Seems like a terrible idea to me. break that guy. Start backing these up. I've been thinking that for a long time. Like, thaumaturges have been targeted for ages, and yet I keep just wandering around with this massive book on me that clearly states I'm a thaumaturge, you know? It seems very silly to me. You stop that. Alright guys, alright, no need. I'm stunned. I am stunned. Could interrupt. That stores 10 health. Let's get the health, I think. I've stunned for like 1 billion rounds. The stun lasts for ages. I should have just transferred it with Lelog, really. Oh, I got the triple heal though. That's good. Needed that. God damn. I'm still stunned. I just want to finish this guy off easily. Quick attack of some form. I'll do. Stop it. Yeah, I've got to remember next time. Just bloody. Just transfer the stun because it's goes on for a lot longer than I realized. Anyways, we're fine now. Damage-based attacks will be more effective against this enemy. Why? Sure. Guy on the right's dead, I think. Yep, and he's about to die. Oh, this might not kill him, but very nearly. Oh, he's dead. Good job, Jin. We did level up, but I still need 2 more skill points to get anything. Really what I need is 5 skill points by the end. 5 more skill points, because I want to level both things up to 6. Wait, can't you go up to 7? Makes it even worse. I don't know, I would not be running around with the book on my hip. It must be it at least takes some effort to hide the bloody thing. Just put your coat over it, Victor. Like, maybe it has to be in a certain place to work. Although the guy, what's going on with you guys? The Folge, he wears his on his front. He wears his in like a little pocket on the front of his apron thing. So I don't know. How bad do I feel about Roffe? I don't know. It's an interesting one. Obviously, it's having repercussions for me now. But is that how you play a game? I don't think so. I really don't like making decisions because I think it'll work out best for my character, or because I think it'll lead to more gameplay or something like that. I want to make decisions that I think my character or me would take. You know what I mean? Or like the homogeneous blob that we make between us. What would we do if me and Victor were fused into one? What decisions would we make? And that's the decision I want to make. And I think we would have kept the golem, you know? But it did cost the man his life. Although saying that, like, he has his own... he already has a salutor, so... I don't know. Hey, guys. Bad news.
Even mir heeft dir. Ik stee een alleen op zijn Ich hab mir nicht mit Weimen eins zu beheften, mit keinem kein Wort zu reden. Es geht mir aus meine Keuches und Kräften, dem Teuer ist mir abzubeugen.
I knew that if you were alive, you would show up.
If not death, then what stood in your way?
It's a long story. The town has gone crazy. I saw people furious at thaumaturges. I never thought it was so easy to get pitchforks and torches in Warsaw.
Skawan seized the opportunity, and he's bringing in a new order.
That's why we waited so long. Without you...
Warsaw is no longer a city for thaumaturges.
What were you doing for those 3 days?
I was wondering how we could leave Warsaw in case you never came back.
I had a few wounded to treat, and I prayed that the next one wouldn't be you. What are we waiting for?
Oh. I'm afraid the 3 of us will have to suffice.
What happened?
When I got to him, he was dying. Wounded in a fight with an angry mob. Anti-thaumaturge lynchings are spreading across the city.
There will be time for remorse and grief when this is all over.
Let's get on with it.
Even though we have different motivations, I trust that the Pact is our destiny. Follow my lead. I, Emir Bernakovich Falje, worshipper of Allah, yearning for the Free Republic of Poland, declare willingness to form the Pact and make the ultimate sacrifice for its cause.
I, Sarah Rivkin, follower of Moses, am willing to form our pact, hoping it will grant me freedom.
Your turn.
My name is Viktor Szulski.
What do I want? I want to protect thaumaturges. I also want to stand up against Russia. Both of those work.
I'm a thaumaturge. It wasn't my choice. But when someone seeks our blood, they should be met with the proper response. I'm not going to beg anyone for mercy.
Never again.
For that, I am willing to make the ultimate sacrifice.
Is that it? I can't feel anything.
According to Stanisław's hypothesis, in order to conclude forming a pact, we need to read the instructions from the Black Grimoire together. Victor, focus on each of our dimensions now, and we'll help you read whatever Stanisław hid in the book. Focus on your heart first.
Listen to your heart. Start with the heart.
My heart reveals the first inscription before me. From now on, we have one heart that beats with one rhythm.
I felt it. I felt relieved.
I can feel something too.
I know that golden tail.
Very impressive. Now, the other dimensions.
Word. I cannot read this inscription.
Maybe you got distracted. Focus.
No, nothing.
Perhaps without the fourth one, we won't be able to reveal the full potential. Keep trying.
Aww.
This inscription is resisting.
Let me act. From now on, all of our deeds are devoted to one common cause.
I feel a tingling in my fingers.
Don't get distracted.
Mind. This inscription evades me. It won't let me grasp it.
From now on, our mind will keep no secrets from itself. That's easy.
I think I felt your thoughts, but we'll get back to that.
That's it. I think we're done.
I think so. I know your favorite colors and many other things I didn't want to know.
Thank you, Victor.
I felt a kind of thought, a feeling. Yours. You didn't say you'd known my mother so well.
I wonder if Victor's father knew.
Let's focus on the present. Do we know what to do?
Other than what has already been said, do you feel anything else?
I have a different question. Were you going to mention you shot half of Konieczkin's face off?
Since we have no more secrets, let's move on to the plan.
I didn't shoot him in the face, though. I shot him in the stomach. The chest.
I think we're all thinking the same thing. That Tsarevich will have an unforgettable birthday.
Yes, this is our last chance at an audience with the Tsar before he leaves the city.
But we can't go in empty-handed. We need arguments that will push the Tsar to make the right decision.
We can stop the madness that has spread across the city without bloodshed. If only we could get through to the Tsar's supporters at the party and...
Sneak past the Tsar's guards and military.
We'd be able to get inside the Tsar's noggin.
Let's do it.
She loves noggin, doesn't she?
Well, you're actually pleasant to look at now.
These people won't break in here, will they?
Just smile and check the invitations, Parnishka.
Are your grimoires well hidden? Then we just need to get through the gate.
I'll do it myself.
Oh, Pride is kicking off these days, isn't it?
Good evening. Your invitation, sir?
Don't you know who I am?
I'm afraid I don't.
The Governor General is looking for me all over the city. Do you want to discuss it with him?
No, of course not. I meant, please, do come in.
You heard the gentleman.
That was easy. I feel like my pride is going to get me into some trouble pretty soon. Okay. I suspect we are very near the end, but I suspect it's also going to be a little too close to the end. Basically, like, if we carry on, I don't want to get roped into something that's going to make a super long video, but also I need to make sure... I feel like the next video is probably going to be the last one, but I need to make sure there is actual content for it, I guess. I don't know, maybe I could be entirely wrong, but it definitely feels like we're at the end. So we're going to end it there. We're going to do a early video. I mean, only by 6 minutes. It's not that big a deal. Next video, we will go and get inside the Tsar's head and inevitably have to compete with Rasputin, who I suspect is going to make an appearance. But I've been wrong before, have I? No, I'm never wrong. Thank you for joining me. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye.